Hello children, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to read another story named Rumpelstiltskin. It's a fairy tale. Let story begin. Once upon a time there lived a miller and his beautiful daughter. Though he was poor, he was very happy was proud of his attractive and beautiful daughter. The miller was so much obsessed with his daughter's charm and beauty that where he went or whoever he met, he tirelessly talked about her. It was this passion that made the miller an object of ridicule. Often the people laughed at him behind his back or sometimes mocked at him on his face. But nothing could prevented him from praising his daughter. My daughter can spin straw into gold, he would claim boastfully. The miller bragging became a laughing stock for his friend, but not for the king's huntsman who happened to pass by his workplace, and the boastful claim fell into his ears. Believing every word of the miller, the huntsman rushed to the king and informed him about this strange claim. The king had an unending crave of gold and wealth, so he summoned the miller's daughter. When she came in the king's man, the king himself led her to a room which was filled with stacks of straw. "You must provide what your father has claimed about you by morning. I want gold threads spring out of this sack of straw, or else be prepared to die," threatened the king, and went away after locking the poor, terrified girl inside the room with the spinning wheel. Sitting all amidst the straw, the poor girl felt helpless. Her misery and helplessness burst into tears. For a long time he kept crying bitterly. Suddenly there appeared a tiny strange man who jumped into the room through the window. "I can spin this straw into gold," the dwarf exclaimed. "But whatever will you give me to return?" asked the strange man. "Take my necklace," offered the miller's daughter, who was yet to recover from this shock. "Agreed," said the tiny man. He then promptly set to work on the wheel and began spinning the gold threads from the straw. Throughout the night, the dwarf tirelessly spun the gold threads, and much before the early morning he finished his job. The miller's daughter gladly offered her necklace to him, and a particular man disappeared from there by jumping out of the window. Next morning, when the king opened the door, he was enormously thrilled to find the room filled with the gold thread. Seeing the visibly jumping king, the poor girl dragged to beg, "Let me go back to home, your majesty." "Of course, you can go, but first take a rest and have some food, for you would work for the whole night," said the king. But the greatly king had no intention to let her missing girl go so early. The next day when his girl woke up, the king led her to another room which was more bigger and filled more number of stacks of straw than before. "You must spin the straw into gold till morning, or else be prepared to die," ordered the king. Once again, the girl was locked inside the room with the spinning wheel, and once more she felt helpless. However, the dwarf appeared yet again to her rescue. "What will you me in the return?" he demanded. "My ring," replied the girl. "All right," the tiny man agreed with her and sat on the wheel. Free. The wheel went on the whole night till the last straw was spun into gold. Much before daybreak, the work was complete. The tiny man was accepted the ring and from the girl and disappeared. Much to king's delight, when the room was unlocked, it was once again filled with the gold thread. However, the king was yet not satisfied. He said to the girl, "You must convert one more straw-filled room into gold-filled room to save your life. If you can do so, I promise to make you my queen." This time again, King was locked in the room much bigger than the other two rooms, and which was filled with large number of stacks of straw. As the poor girl sat crying beside the wheel, the goblin appeared once more. "What will you offer me this time?" cackled the tiny man. "I'm not left with anything precisely," said the miller's daughter amidst her sobbing. "Then let's strike a deal," said the strange man. "You will have to give me your first child when you become a queen." A wicked smile prevailed on the tiny man's face. The girl had no choice but to agree to force deal. The goblin sat on the wheel and restlessly worked throughout the night to change huge straw into gold. The crack-drawn tiny man spoon broke before she spin from their straw. Remind her on promise giving away her firstborn child to him. Next morning the king opened the door to find the room totally stuffed with the gold thread. The king stopped a promise and the miller daughter became the queen. The king and queen were very happy, content each other company. After some time, a baby girl was born to couple. The king was jubilant to blessed with cute baby. The princess was a pearl to everyone's eyes. The queen was very happy and engrossed in her world. She had forgotten that she ever given a promise to any dwarf. However, the tiny man had not forgotten the miller's daughters and her promise. One dark evening, the dwarf appeared in the queen's bedroom. "Give the child to me, it's mine." The terrified queen crinked the baby close to her heart. "Please give me mercy on me," she sobbed. "Take anything other than baby. I can't live without her." At Miss Rowling begging, the queen promised him all kinds valuable in return, but the silly tiny man did not budge. The queen cried and cried for, however, consider the bitter cry. He said, "You can keep your child provided you can guess my name within 3 days." The queen heaved a sigh of relief. That night she prepared a long list of names. Next day the tiny man appeared again. The queen read all the names. But before disappearing from there, the dwarf gave her a cunning smile and promises to return the next day. The queen sent her men to all parts of the kingdom to gather more names. The messenger returned with new names. The queen was quite sure that the dwarf's names would definitely be in this list. On the second day, the dwarf appeared again. The queen had to read her new long list of names. However, the dwarf was happily screaming, "No, no," each time her list ended, but she could not guess his name. The queen was third mother. Only one day she slept, and then wicked dwarf which snatched away a little darling to the dejected queen. Suddenly, a messenger returning from the distant place, he said, "Queen, last night while I was passing through the wood, I saw a particular sight. But a strange tiny man was dancing and joined around a bonfire and was singing a song. I dance in joy, I sing in joy. Tomorrow the queen's child will be mine, for she will never be able to guess that my name is Rumpelstiltskin." Now was the time for the queen to dance in joy. She was relieved and impatiently waited for the tiny man's arrival in the next day. On the third day, when the tiny man came, the queen hid her pleasure and presented to guess few more names. The tiny man, who was all very sure that she would never knew his name, said no, each time with bored smile. Finally, the queen asked, "Is it Rumpelstiltskin?" It encouraged a dwarf. He stamped his feet in fury and hit them so hard on the floor that one of his legs plunged into the ground. When he angrily tried to put it out with his hands, he tore himself into the two halves. Inglorious goblins then vanished, never returned. The king and queen then lived a happy life thereafter with their daughter, who in due course grew up to be a very beautiful princess. If you like this story, please subscribe my channel.